got Happy Mail, and this is from Miss Lady Di, and I'm so excited to see what we got. Let's take a peek. I love the little washi tape. It's so cute. All kinds of goodies, looks like. Oh, got sprinkled. I got sprinkled. That is gorgeous. I love the flowers on this. There we go. Oh, let me see what it said. Look, I'll show that in a minute. Oh, thank you, Lady Di. Okay, so she's included some challenges that pony challenges that Cheyenne made, and she was just thanking me for being her first Happy Meal from Kentucky and congratulating me on opening up my Etsy shop. And she loves my challenges that I sent her. Oh, and she said if I need them, I got some IOUs in here that we may or may not have to use. I'm okay if I have to use them. Oh, look here. Look at these little stickers. That's a cute. It's the simple things. That is so true. Camping. I love that. You can do it. Yes, we can. That's cute. Oh, a bonus scratch off. Some plants. Oh, love these stickers. Stay humble, hustle hard, and be kind. Took me a minute to figure out what that said. That's so cute. I love the sticker. Some more plants, seahorses, ice cream, whale, and oh, sodas. It took me a minute to realize what it was. And then a corn dog IOU. I love that. And some oranges. A grapefruit looks like. And a squirrel IOU. That will go perfect with my squirrel envelope that I have. And pony challenge. I love that. Cheyenne did a really awesome job. I love it. Thank you, Miss Di, Lady Di, for sending it to me. I really do appreciate it. I love everything. I'll have to put it up though, because the kitty cats. I'll have to put them up because the kitty cats will be over here playing with this in a minute. Alright, let's get into watching this week's weekly inspiration. Hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you again to Miss Lady Di for that Happy Meal. I really love it. Let's get into our weekly check-in. While I'm going over everything, you'll be watching how I decorated this week's spread. I was using this planner originally for my YouTube / Etsy planner, but I decided to go to a different planner. So instead of not using it, I decided to start doing our weekly check-ins in here. So that's the reason why a new planner for the weekly check-ins. The way I do my check-ins is I do from Wednesday to Tuesday, just because the way my paychecks falls, it makes it easier for me to keep track of everything. We may be changing up a little bit on the days because I did change. We had a change in my direct deposit. It just depends now on when it comes in, whether or not we keep it Wednesday to Tuesday or Thursday to Wednesday. We'll just have to see how it falls. We'll find out this week though. Oh, goodness. What a week. This was a week. Okay, so on Wednesday, we're looking at 5th through the 11th. And I got to tell myself I had to do this recording a couple times because I actually started doing this just on Monday because I was thinking it was Tuesday all day long because they had us do things that we normally do on Tuesdays on Monday. They had me all out of whack from work. And then so that's the reason why here in a little while you'll see some mistakes that I made. But we'll go into that later. No biggie, right? No biggie. You get the gifs. Okay, on Wednesday, hubby went to grocery store and got $55.09 of groceries and $18.56 in groceries. Then on Thursday the 6th, believe it or not, a no spend day. Yay! Friday, we decided to spend the night at my mom's house. And hubby went to some Sam's Club that day. So he had a couple transactions for gas because our Sam's Club is about 2 hours away, and we try to do at least once a month to stack up on our groceries and things that we need. So Murphy's $25.85, Speedway $25, McDonald's that even on the way to my mom's was $21.68, Speedway $1.09. That was for their slushies or slurpees, whatever they call them now, since they took over 7-Eleven Slurpees or something now, I don't know. $1.46 from Sam's Club. And then McDonald's $5.17. And that was his breakfast. And on Saturday the 6th, me and my mom went to my aunt's and my uncle's house. And hubby went to spend the day with his best friend. So some of these transactions are his and some are mine. The Evans is $6.80. That was his. That was out of Orchard. He went there he actually went for kettle corn, but it's too early in the season for that. They won't have that until closer to fall. And I'm so ready for it. Because the air conditioner decided to not work on a car yet. So that's that. And then lights and stuff have to be replaced on here. Now it's tires. Like, if you've seen my previous videos, you know me and that car doesn't get along. Always. Each time it needs something, me and it argues. Because it hits our budget. So Buc-ee's for $43. That was for gas. Myers $7.93. Myers actually is about an hour and a half away from us. It actually is the only place that we can find water that actually doesn't bother us. McDonald's $8.38 was his breakfast. And then my mom's was $5.77 because we had buy one get one breakfast sandwiches, if I can speak. Heaven help me. You got bear with me, folks. $5.77. Had it on the app. You get buy one get one breakfast sandwich for free, and then also that is for a drink. To beat it all, the woman's gonna give me a hard time. I'm gonna give me my drink because she gave me a small and I wanted a large. Well, we pulled around after we got our food and got that straightened out. Figured out they gave us somebody else's order. So that's the reason why she was giving me a hard time, because I was probably on that order. It was a small, but my order was large. But we got that straightened out. And then that evening, that was Bojangles. It's bow time. It was his lunch. And then that afternoon, when we had a good time at my mom's sister's and then her brother's house. They live side by side of each other. We had a good visit with them, and my aunt found out that someone was flirting with her where she worked at, and she called him the winker. It took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about, but it was that she said, "I don't need no man. I've been through all that. Don't need no more." I was like, okay. I understand that. Been there, done that, she said. Okay, so here's where the mess up happened on the planner. Sunday the 9th is actually no spin day, but what I was doing is I put in a little box where the no spin should have went. I put Monday's Monday's expenses. So Amazon, $20.48. This was actually for some headlights for the car. We actually wanted to get the high beams too, I believe, because these are the low beams. They decided to go out Sunday night luckily we got back before they went out. The Murphy's was $20 in gas, and Chick-fil-A was $3.17, and McDonald's was $5.17. So that was all for Monday the 10th. And then for the 11th, the only thing that we had to spend was Burger King. And it was $8.26. So how is this comparing to our budget? Let's see. Okay, so the budget you're seeing is not going to show. This is the amounts that's the budget amounts listed here are the amounts that's listed after the first 4 days of July. So just let you know why these are not the full amount. Just a heads up. Okay, so food. Our budget for the remaining of the July is $365.70. We spent $124.58, which means that we still have $241.12 to go. Can we make it? We hope so. Gas. Our budget $125.75. We spent $113.82, which means $11.93 is left. This month I actually lowered our budget just because we had not really been spending a lot of gas. But with everything that's going on with family, with mom and everything, we were having to travel a little bit more than normal, so that's the reason why it's higher. So what I'll probably have to do is either put more in or take it from another category to make sure that we have enough to cover everything for this month. Eating out budget, we actually raised this one up. So this one's $217.31. We spent $60.15, which means we only have $157.16 left. I'm actually proud of us this time because our eating out spending was lower than what we spent in food. It has been about neck to neck if you have seen my previous weekly check-ins. So we are getting it down slowly but surely. Then the miscellaneous, we really didn't have anything miscellaneous because even though we had about items for the car, we had it in our sinking funds to cover it. So I'm not considering that miscellaneous. So in our budget was $27.50. We still have that left to go. So we're getting there. So we're going to have to be tweaking a little bit with the gas budget this month. But we'll play it by ear and see, because we probably will have to actually travel a little bit more. If you don't know, my mom has been diagnosed with breast cancer, and she went to the doctor which today's Tuesday when I'm recording this, yesterday, and the cancer has been contained, but with what they found when they done her surgery, the size of the mass in her lymph nodes, she's going to have to do not only chemo but radiation both. So just it's going to have to be the strong chemo because where the mass was so big. So just continue keeping her in her thoughts, and if you like to send her a card, you're more welcome to. My address is linked down below. You can either message me or put on the envelope Mandy's mom to let me know it's for her. And we're not asking anyone. I did have someone to ask, could they do the savings challenge? We got this and send me the money for it. I don't want this to seem like we're begging for money. But if you're led to send money, I'm not going to stop someone from blessing her. Because if I do, then it might stop them from getting their blessing, if that makes sense. So if you do want to send money, that's fine, but I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you're more welcome to that. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link on my About Me page. At the top, there's a link that goes straight to it. If you would like to do that instead of sending money through mail, you do have that option. And when you do the Buy Me a Coffee, it does have a little note in there. All you have to do is say for Mandy's mom, so I know to make sure that she gets that. But again, I'm not begging or asking you to send the money. It's only if you feel led to. I'll just leave it at that. But thank you to that person who did ask me about it. It's no problem at all since you want to do the challenge and send me the money. Okay, enough rambling on about that. Alright, so when you see this, fingers crossed it will be Friday. So I hope you have a great weekend and stay safe. And remember, every dime counts. And if you like to check out more videos like this, check out the ones popping up right about now. Love you all. Bye for now.